Alright, we have the HPI Savage XS Flux out today. It's a 1/12 scale mini basher with 110 electronics. I've had comments on my other videos of mini bashers saying the best one's already been around for a while, that I need to pick up an HPI Savage XS Flux. This is my first basher from HPI. I got the 1969 Mustang RTRX. I've had a couple Mavericks. This claims to be the fastest mini basher out there. With an optional pinion gear, it says it can get 65 miles an hour. We'll definitely have to try that out at some point. So this has their twin vertical plate chassis. It's brushless, has an 80 amp ESC with a 4000 kV motor. Looks to be a 3650. Waterproof receiver box. It has an enclosed battery box. Got these little tabs you pull back. You can rotate those little levers out of the way and open up. You can fit a 5200 milliamp 2S battery. Suspension seems all right. Tires are pretty soft. They kind of look a little cheap. Don't know how well they would do off-road, but I guess we'll find out. Body posts are pretty flimsy, but that might be allowed to allow flex so they don't break when you're bashing it. This is supposed to be a pretty tough basher. This chassis looks like it'd be pretty hard to work on. Everything's kind of tucked away and hidden in there in the chassis. I guess when we go to swap the pinion gear, we'll find out. So it's HPI's TF50 controller. Looks a little bulky, but it feels pretty nice in the hand. Nice rubber grip. Nice little rubber feet on the base. Foam wheel. All your controls for trims. Channel reversals. Looks like it even has endpoints. Alright, steering seems adequate. Not too bad. Starting out on 2S. Decent brakes. I don't know if maybe there's a flat spot in the wheels. It looks like the front wheels are vibrating a little bit. Decent wheelie. All right, let's get a speed run in. It was darting around a lot on me. I can't imagine this thing with the high-speed pinion gear on 3S. Enough punch to flip it over. It doesn't come with a wheelie bar or anything. Let's see what we got. Wow, 40 miles an hour, 2S. Let's see if we can back that up. She definitely wanders a bit. Not the straightest driving truck. Oh, there's some loose gravel there. That's new. 39. So pretty impressive speed-wise on 2S. Spash around a little bit and then toss the 3S in there. Fairly stable. No traction rolls, at least on this surface. Handles all right for a monster truck. A little bit of cogging and down low. It has a slipper clutch. All right, we have a 3S battery in. Definitely a lot more punch. Flip over real easy on the throttle, so you got to be easy, especially with no wheelie bar. Got to be on your throttle control. Going to be a tricky speed run. All right, let's go for it. Light tap of the brakes and it went tumbling, flipping end over end. Well, didn't seem to break anything. Let's see what we got so far. 54 miles an hour. Stock pinion gear. Wow. 3S. This thing is a little rocket. It is very hard to keep straight and on its wheels, but let's see if we can top it. I think it has a little more in it. Alright, the guys at Home Depot are moving stuff around with the forklift back there, so I don't want to accidentally hit one of them. So we'll just try and maybe get one across the back lot here. Then we might call it a day. Might have to go find a skate park for this little guy, see how it bashes. Nice little front flip there. Little signal issue. Try again. Right into the pole. Right into the pole. That was a lot of cartwheels. Looks like we still have steering. Glanced off the curb there, not too bad. All right, this thing's had some of the biggest crashes I've had. Appears to be fine though. So 53. Not quite enough room to get a full pass here. End up tumbling into curbs like I did. They're still over there at Home Depot with the forklift, so 53, 54 I think is pretty, I mean, is very impressive for 3S on a 1/12 scale. I'm starting to believe 65 is capable as long as you keep it straight. Let's find a skate park. Oh, it don't sound good. Definitely broke something. Didn't even make it to the skate park. I think it's going to be a diff. Alright, so this is probably a shorter video. I'm going to have to test out the parts availability from HPI. I've heard their parts availability is not the best. Hopefully I don't have too many problems. 54 on 3S is pretty impressive for a 1/12 scale. I definitely had some pretty impressive crashes and cartwheels. Definitely why that diff's probably blown. I did want to take it to a skate park. And I also wanted to try and do the high-speed pinion swap in it, see if I could hit that 65, but looks like that's going to have to wait for another day. Alright, thanks for watching. Right into the pole. That was a lot of cartwheels.